Well, you've got some dog pee spots. Let's talk about it. Dog pee spots, they can be a huge nuisance and an eyesore to the lawn. So today let's talk about how I'm gonna deal with these, and then also some different ways that you can prevent it from happening in the future. So why does this happen in the first place? Well, the best way to describe it is kind of like a fertilizer burn. So when your pet goes to the restroom, it puts a little too much of a concentrated chemical that is both in the lawn and in their urine, and it burns this area of the lawn and kills it. So if we take a look at a spot, this is really just a dead area of grass. If I pull up on it, the roots are gone. There is no bringing this back. So before we do some repairs, I want to talk about some possible products that help prevent this in the future. One of them is Canine Corrector by Turf Titan. I'll link to it down below if you want to check it out, but it's more of a preventative to help prevent this from happening when your pet goes to the bathroom out in the lawn. So you take it, you spray it throughout the entire lawn. It helps to correct kind of the bacteria or the pH throughout the lawn, so this doesn't happen. The other way that I've seen is people just essentially, you get a hose ready when your pet goes to the bathroom, you spray a whole bunch of water on this spot and it kind of flushes it out, so then this doesn't happen. I just am too lazy to try that, but if you want to give it a try, feel free. So then if you can't prevent it from happening, how do we fix it? Well, let's do that now. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to rake up and get rid of that dead material. It's dead, it's not coming back. A small little gardening rake like this is perfect for spots like this. If you have a larger spot, you can always use a dethatcher or something like that, but for today's use, this is perfect. So I'm just going to take this and I'm essentially just going to get all of this material out of here. Look at all that coming up. After that, the spot might look a little bare, but honestly, I'd rather have a bare spot than a yellow spot, in my opinion. Future Dane here, I'm done with this process, and I can tell you what, the bare spots with a little seed in them look so much better than the yellow pea spots. Next, step 2, it really depends on what your plan is. I'm gonna prepare these areas for seed because that's what I'm planning on doing. So now the dead material's gone, so I'm gonna use a cultivator to prep the area, and I'm also gonna aerate this area so the seed can get down into the soil and into the ground. Step 3 for me today is gonna be putting down that seed, and then step 4 is obviously gonna be watering and making sure that that seed germinates. I'm going to bring the cultivator back here just to make sure we get some nice seed to soil contact. And just like that, we're looking good. We have some nice seed to soil contact. Got some seeds down in the holes there. The other thing that you can do with this is put some soil or some type of covering on that to make sure you get really good germination. I'm not going to do that because we are at the end of the summer here. So I really am just seeing if this will grow in. But if you want to ensure success, I would definitely put some type of cover on there. And after that, the biggest thing is just making sure that that seed is moist for probably the next 5 to 7 days, depending on your grass type. Now, you did hear me right. We are at the end of the summer, so I am planting this seed right now just to see if it will germinate. There is a risk with that because we have more heat and high temperatures coming in the next week or so. The best time to do this really is at the beginning of the fall time, or maybe toward the end of the summer when the temperatures are a little bit better for seed germination. So obviously I have a lot more spots to do, so I'm going to get on that, but I appreciate you watching. If you learned something, let me know down in the comments below what that was. Essentially, you're kind of just repairing spots as normal, right? The dog pee is just, it is what happened, so you're just repairing that spot. I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this. I know this was a quick one, but sometimes the quick tips are that much better. So with that, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.